What is the best video game for couples to play? Little Big Planet. My husband and I have never laughed harder when we were playing the Boomtown level and one of us kept setting off the bombs. My wife doesn't really like video games, but she loves playing co-op Lego Jurassic Park with me. So I think most of the Lego games would work. They are also great if you want to play with your kids. Lovers in a dangerous space-time. You both pilot a spaceship and have to cooperate to complete the levels. It's super fun and the music is great. Gang Beasts. Trust me, you will laugh yourselves to death. Stardew Valley. Overcooked. If you love a cooperation challenge, it could also ruin your relationship. Edit. Who are Silver. Also, for those looking for a similar experience with less stress, you might try Dino Brothers, though I think it's only on Steam/PC at the moment. Snipperclips. It's for 2 people and it's where people work together. Terraria is pretty fun for co-op. My wife and I play Don't Starve together a lot on the PC. We both have our own PCs, and it is such a great time. Edit. First ever gold. That is awesome. Thanks a ton. Besides DST, my wife and I love playing single-player detective games, where you need to solve an overarching mystery. We get addicted, and we must complete it together, and she usually watches and helps solve, while I do the actual playing. They are a slow burn with hardly any action, and are great to spend time with a partner on. Examples are, The Pain's Creek Killings and Return of the Obra Dinners are 2 favorites we spent dedicated time together on. Unravel 2 is super relaxing and cute. All depends on what kind of games you're into, but me and my wife have really enjoyed Minecraft. She loves to build, I love to explore, and set up farms and cheat. Resident Evil 5. Nothing is as ostentatious a show of love as saving your wife from a chainsaw man or vice versa. Edit. Vice versa as in me saving her from the chainsaw man. Though I guess in the end he is the one who truly needed saving. Rayman Legends. Good platforming fun. You can easily knock your friends into their death though, so this one is a marriage tester. Gang Beasts. With other friends as well. She loves this game. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1/2/3. Finding the first 2 may be tedious, edit, to find, but the third is out on Switch and very solid, if you like arcade brawlers. Divinity, Original Sin, 1 and 2. Local co-op on PS4, and I think PC as well. We love this game. It's basically D&D in video game form. Dungeons and Dragons. We play 3.5e course, that's what we learned on IDM to campaigns that she is a player in, and we also play in 2 other campaigns that are by different friends of ours. She also just likes to watch me play more cinematic games like The Last of Us, which she was very invested in. We switch off games like Splatoon 2 and Katamari as well. Borderlands split screen is great. My husband and I always argue about getting the best loot and guns. Edit. Lots of folks saying to duplicate loot. Part of the fun is the competition we have to get the best things first and wind each other up. It's part of our gaming dynamic. Divinity Original Sin 2 was perfect for me and my ex, since we are both into D&D. Castle Crashers. Battle Block Theater by the same team is awesome too. My so and I play Dead by Daylight as survivors. We get frustrated together when the killer is good, and we cheer together when the killer is bad. Perfect bonding experience. Portal and Portal 2. Wait. There's Coop in Portal 1. I think he just means trying to solve the puzzles together. A lot of single player puzzle games can be played co-op like that. I know a couple that plays Destiny 2 together a lot. They have a good time. Also a big +1 for Minecraft. Mario Kart. It's all fun and games until you get blue shelled at the finish line on the 3rd lap. If you're so is into action games, Borderlands, Sniper Elite, Left 4 Dead, also battle royales. If you're so is into non-violent games, Stardew Valley, Factorio, Minecraft, Terraria, Starbound, Don't Starve Together, etc. If you're so is not used to video games, story-driven games you can play together such as the Red Strings Club, Oxenfree, Life is Strange, Telltale games in general. If you're so is into board game/party games, Monster Prom, Tricky Towers, Town of Salem, etc. Would also recommend Dungeon of the Endless, Coop Tower Defense Dungeon Crawler, and The Escapists 2, Silly Prison Break Sim. Fireboy and Water Gerald 3, The Ice Temple. Crusader Kings 2. If your partner doesn't leave you for marrying your hot pagan daughter, then your relationship is true. Also holds up in game. 1v1 maps in CSGO. If your relationship can survive that, it can survive anything. Mario Party on the 64. This is what you play if you want to end a relationship. Not as a co-op, but it's fun to play something like Fallout and let your significant other pick all the decisions, dialogue options, and where to go next. Here are the games my BF and I play. Most of the games we play are PC games and we play with controllers. I will note, if they are not PC, we are both game nerds, so we play some obscure things sometimes. Overcooked, my guy and I love it. It is challenging, silly and fun. It is also a coop style game, so you need to communicate, plan and support to be able to complete some of the super hard levels. Supports up to 4 players. Cuphead, OMG hard, side-scrolling shooter game done in the style of 1930s cartoons, hand animated, and a Netflix show coming out soon. I suck at it, but we still have fun with it. For up to 2 players. Lego games, Xbox 360, fun, nostalgic, story-based and lots of game options. We are currently playing Lego Star Wars and Pirates of the Caribbean. Various emulator games. We have played arcade games on emulator. Last one was TMNT Arcade. Later got to play the actual machine at a convention and beat it. We have even played games that are older than us, both 37. Civilization on high difficulty. If your relationship can endure that, move on to a board game called Diplomacy. If it can survive that, put a ring on it. Rayman Legends is severely underrated. My wife and I played this to 100%. Great couch co-op. If one of you is a gamer, but the other isn't, surprisingly, Pokemon Go. Go for a walk, talk to each other, catch critters. Nice casual date. Card games like Hearthstone could be easily learned, and surprisingly I learned recently that non-gamer adults find Spyro to be easily learned and enjoyed. Edit 2. Holy crap, I forgot about the Jackbox party games. They're meant more for a group of friends to play, but if my BF and I can get our family members to play it with us, you can pretty much drag along anyone to play it. Lots of trivia games and hilarious stuff. You just need one big screen and your phones to play it. If you both like games, but one of you prefers to watch as opposed to play, literally any horror or puzzle game. Note, only play horror games if the player is capable of handling the other randomly jumping at nothing, or randomly freaking out. No, I'm not saying that, as if I'm that person or anything. If you're both gamers looking for a fun time, Stardew Valley, Terraria, the Halo franchise, Portal 2, Dynasty Warriors / any of their Nintendo spin-off counterparts, Diablo 2 / Diablo 3, WoW or Destiny. If you're into MMOs, Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, specifically the anti-birth mod for enhanced fun, we were here, and we were here too. Great. Teamwork games. If you're both gamers and you really want to test the boundaries between fun and rage because whatever, Overcooked, the older Mario parties, Mario Kart, Manual Samuel, Cook Serve Delicious, 1 and 2, Octodad, Super Smash Bros. Unless you're playing with computers and items added,